Oh man, it's cold out here. It's like wet and snowy and crap. It's like in between, you know, where there's still ice and snow, but it's raining. Right? It's miserable. Anyways, we're gonna work on this piece of crap today. Dig around underneath that thing and figure out what the heck's wrong with the fuel, or fueling system, or fuel pump, or the fuel tank for sure. So, first off, this thing almost killed me the other day. Well, I guess it wasn't the truck's fault. But here's something for y'all to watch out for. All right, you can see kind of how I got it set up. You know, there's some ramps over there. They're up on jack stands. The axle's up on jack stands right now. I had my jack up underneath there. So here's the deal. This truck was back in this area before. So it was like right in here, roughly, the bumper. You probably saw it in the other videos. So that was it. Well, the jack stands weren't under it yet. So I was trying to move, I was trying to jack the back end up to throw the stands under it. Well, the truck rolled back on me and trapped me underneath of it back here. So it kind of slammed me down here. So here's what happened. This is a two-wheel drive truck. So, there's obviously no way to lock the front wheels, and it had rolled off of these ramps. Now, I checked the ramps ahead of time and they were pretty good. Like, they were on it. But I don't know if these are just old crappy ramps that were designed for smaller tires, or I don't know. So I kind of band-aided them with these ratchet straps. I figured that would kind of pull it down and kind of wrench it over, until I could figure out a better solution. I don't know. But if you're using these ramps, be aware that these things can slip out and just the truck will roll back on you. So, fortunately, I don't know how it stopped. If I stopped it, I don't know what it was, but, the jack was underneath the pig, and there's not a ton of room underneath here for the handle, so I was under there pretty good. And once it fell back, it just knocked me over and just started rolling over me. Yeah, so it was no bueno on that one. Not good. But, it is what it is. Finally got it up in the air, put those ratchet straps on there. Maybe one of you guys can tell me in the comments below if this is actually like a workable solution. I don't really know if it's, it seems like it's kind of ratcheting it over and holding it, but maybe I'm just deluding myself into thinking that. I don't know. I thought I could pull it forward. Or maybe there's newer ramps. These ramps are really old. Actually, when these ramps were bought, there weren't very many cars on the road with 16-inch wheels on them. These are probably from the 90s or something like that. But that being said, all, warnings aside, hopefully we don't die. We're going to figure out if this fuel pump works or not. Well, in case anybody is wondering, transmission leak still isn't fixed. So this is new fluid from 2 days ago. Still dripping off the pan. What else is new, right? I mean, frickin' transmissions. Anyway. Alright. That's as good as it gets for video for you guys. One of the casualties of the great truck escape was my other tripod. So I got this little bendy leg one deal here. Kind of blows, but you know what? Whatevs. Alright, so what I'm going to just try to do is ground. I've got my jump box here. So I'm going to pull off this fuel line, or the fuel filter, the inline fuel filter deal here. We're just going to tap into this power line, run it off the jump pack. I'm going to ground it to the body because it's already grounded to the body right here. So this is a fuel pump. Thanks. All right. Now, a bunch of people were complaining that my wiring was too small for this pump. This is the Holley stuff. This is what comes with the kit. So the Holley Sniper comes with all this stuff. I didn't just like buy it. So I think, I don't know, Narxoleptic Customs. He said that this is the wrong gauge wire. That's what they gave me. That's what my buddy's running on his. There's no problems with it. So I don't know, whatever. Anywho, I'm going to get some tools some tools. We're going to take this off, all right? Man, I'll tell you what, the one thing that I don't understand is how Mortske can lay underneath these vehicles for like 5,000 hours a day. And he's not dead from it yet. Stuff's killing me. One of the big problems with this is the truck's too low to get the tank out unless it's up on these stands. I have to have it on the stands in order to get basically me under it. Nice car season is totally over here in this state. There is nobody in their right mind. Where did I put that other thing? Yeah, we can't really drive the cars right now anymore. They're totally all put away for the season. This truck wouldn't stand a chance. Since it's a southern truck, no undercoating really on it. Whatever undercoating is on it. Man, this thing's a piece of junk. Service. S-E-R-V-E-S-S. Is that a good brand? Never heard of it. It's like it's backwards. All right. So that's off. This one works way better. Well, I'm going to get a bunch of gas right down my arm. I can feel it already. It's a lot more challenging with you guys in here. Hey, totally dry. That's on the inlet of the pump, or the fuel filter rather, so yeah, if there was any fuel in this thing, I mean, there's none at all in it at all. Like zero fuel. No drippage of any kind. Oh, man down. Man down. Alright, well, take this opportunity to show you what's going on. Yeah, it's totally dry, that little fuel filter there. This is a Summit fuel filter. If you saw any of the other videos of this truck build, you'll remember. Yeah, totally zero fuelage on there. So we're going to power up this thing here and see if we can drain, if this thing will spit any gas out. If it doesn't, the pump's bad. Tank's got to come out anyway, but drive shaft has to come out. The exhaust has to come off. A lot has to happen in order to make that all a reality. I'm super slam busy right now, which is why I'm cranking to get just one video out for you guys. I might not even get this out in time. I think I'm already past the 1 week mark on it anyway, but I can't do anything about that. Did you ever see those space movies where they're always like, one of the big deals is, you know, that's while the sun's out, it's okay. And then as soon as the sun goes down, everybody freezes to death. That's exactly how it is here. Once the sun goes down, holy crap, it gets cold. Let's see if the pump even works. Yeah, sort of. Huh. I ain't no rocket surgeon, but I know that there's supposed to be gas coming out of there. I smell gas. Okay. That blows. Okay, the exhaust is off. There you go. If you've been watching the channel for any length of time, you'll know exactly how the exhaust comes off. It's been off a ton, and there we go. So I'm going to pull the drive shaft off next, and hopefully I can use the ATV jack right there to get underneath this tank and sort of help it slide out and down. I don't know how well we're going to be able to do that. It's full of fuel, and I don't have a way to really drain it out. All right, let's hope we don't lose the U-bolt caps. It's like a robot taking a leak. One of the problems with using this ATV jack down there is that it doesn't roll side to side. It only goes back and forth. I don't have a ton of room in here. All right, I got the ATV jack underneath this thing. So I don't know, I've never tried to take the tank out when it's full of fuel before. If it's a 30-gallon tank, which there's some argument on the internet as to what size this tank actually is, 84 Prospector, whatever size it is, it should have, if it's got just under 3/4 of a tank, it's probably 20 gallons of fuel in it. This strap right here will not come off. I can't, the bolt is captured up between the bed and that cross member, so I can't get that off. It's got a bunch of undercoating all over the threads, so I can't even turn the nut on top if I wanted to. So you can see right there where it got creased, where I bend it out of the way to drop the tank. 2 bolts on the other side. This front strap is off already. Everything's disconnected. Oh, the filler neck. Got to do that, and then we'll drop it out. Is this thing out of fucking gas? Dude. No. 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 Oh my God. It's out of gas. How's it out of gas? Come on, for real? Oh no! Oh well. It's out of gas. Can you believe it? Frickin' fuel gauge obviously doesn't work anymore. This is fine pine bedding for livestock. In case anybody was wondering, stuff works great. I mean, super clean has its place, but for big jobs, pine shavings. Out of gas. Who would have thought the damn thing would be out of gas? If you watched any of the other truck videos, you know it was like, I put 26 gallons of fuel in it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, man. This thing either, I don't know, I have a theory, but anyway, whatever happened, we damaged, or I damaged, the sending unit, or the sending unit went bad for the fuel gauge in there whenever I was monkeying around with it. And this fuel gauge sender is no longer available for this tank. So that is what it is. But I'll show you what we got to fix anyway, so it's good that we took it out. All right, so this is, you know, obviously fuel tank sender, not available for this tank anymore. And then this right here is an issue, obviously. So my thoughts are that you're seeing it when I'm seeing it, so I have no idea what this looks like. Let's see how dirty. Yeah, that is. Looks clean. Well, it held up. That's good. All right. Oops. All right. There we go. Okay, so this didn't work, but this will work as our template. It's going to fall over. All right, so there's the nut certs. You see there are no more nut certs in that tank at all. And here's the issue with them. So you can see here the nut certs, and you can see where they're gripping at. This is the extended grip range nut certs that, you know, this is, I forgot what grip range they are, but they're the bigger ones, and it's not gripping down at all inside the tank. There are no more nut certs in there at all, so they've all pulled out. Anyway, I guess that's good and bad. All I can say is that this thing must slosh fuel back and push that out, and then all the fuel just fell out of it. Anyway, somewhere out there's a bunch of my fuel on the street, I guess. I don't know. Either that or this old dog's using a lot of gas. Whatever. I'm thinking that it just fell out, but it looks pretty good. So we're going to go. So here's the solution to our problem, or my problem, or the truck's problem, or whatever the hell, whoever's problem this is the solution to it. All right, so I mentioned it in another video. I don't know if I mentioned it in this video or not, but this right here is going to be a backer. So I'm going to mill out a shape that's identical to this gasket, and then this is going to get cut in half and then drop down, and it's going to go behind here. So underneath here, and then we're going to use these existing holes to clamp this sending unit right down in there. So it can't move at that point. So we're going to tap these things out. This is 1024 thread, so you know it's all stainless. So we're going to tap out this plate and then make our backer for it, stick it in there, and then whatever, clamp that thing down. I'm not sure what the best way to do it is, to either go in from the back, so have the studs come up, so it goes up in here, and then we basically put some nuts on top and pull it down, or the reverse. So I don't know, we'll just have to figure it out. I've got a selection of nuts to choose from. All right, we have regular old Nylox. I'm trying to remember if these are stainless or aluminum, but Nylox right there. These are aluminum nuts right there. We also have some stainless regular old 1030 or 1024, you know, nuts. I've got some stainless bolts here. I don't know what ones these are. I forgot which ones I ordered. So yeah, I've got some of those, and then I've got some studs. So with the studs, I was going to weld them underneath and then use, you know, some of these nuts here to just screw down on top and pull it up that way. So the idea was to cut this out, tap each one of the holes, thread the stud down inside of it, and then weld it from the back. So spot weld it from the back so it can never come out. That was the idea. Anyway, there we go. She's out. And yeah, what a freaking nightmare. All this crap. I tried. Look at that. It's like the trail of despair, just trailing away, you know. Trans fluid. Gosh. I think I've used $450 worth of trans fluid in this truck so far. All right, I'm so far behind with videos. I've been so busy. I don't know, man. It's been crazy. So we got the tank out. We figured out what's wrong with it. It's out of gas. Who would have thought truck won't run without gas? I didn't know. But anyways, we're going to make this on the next video. Throw it in this tank. Hopefully fix it for good. Put everything back on the truck, and then whatever. Hopefully it'll be dry enough to take it out for a cruise. It's been raining nonstop. It's been snowing, raining. I mean, it's mud everywhere. So I couldn't have driven the truck even if it was fixed. So, you know, there's that. But I've been so far behind, I haven't had a chance to even film anything for you guys and edit it, you know, off camera type of stuff. It's just been busy this time of year. So hopefully, you know, this will tide you guys over. We did figure out what's wrong with the truck. Out of gas. And then, you know, now we know how bad the damage is with that, you know, sending unit, I don't know, fuel module that I made. Fix that thing up. We should be good to go. So thanks a lot. If you want to check me out over on Instagram's Half-Ass Garage over there. Till next time, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you then.